The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Nevertheless, today I am announcing that in the coming weeks, I will be resigning as a member of the United States Senate. I, of all people, am aware that there is some irony in the fact that I am leaving while a man who has bragged on tape about his history of sexual assault sits in the Oval Office, and a man who has repeatedly preyed on young girls campaigns for the Senate with the full support of his party. But this decision is not about me. It's about the people of Minnesota.
Tax the rich, feed the poor, tell there are no rich no more.
Welcome to Pot Talk, everybody. I'm Jim.
I'm Paul.
We got a special guest tonight, Donald Westman from All Aboard.
How you guys doing? I'm just your
Great.
friendly local neighborhood patriotic fat guy. I'm back.
Yes.
Exactly. We had such fun Tuesday. We wanted to bring you on our
yes.
show.
Absolutely. I had a
Paul,
blast
Jimmy,
today.
thank you both. You both are great guys. I had a blast Tuesday night with you guys.
So, let me ask you, Don, what do you think about Mr. Franken's resignation?
Well, I think he left, and he got one blast punch in on our president. I didn't like that. I just didn't like it. And I think he's a pervert. I think he's a pervert, and he should have never been a senator.
I agree with you. I love the fact that Mr. Holier Than Thou got...
Well, he got in
shown
because
for what
he thought,
was.
what's his name? He followed Arnold Schwarzenegger's coattails, somebody from Hollywood.
Well, yeah, but you've had people from Hollywood getting into politics for years and years and years.
Now, did he actually resign, or is he going to resign?
He said in coming weeks.
Coming weeks, what I think he's thinking...
Come on.
I think he's waiting to see if the storm blows over and he can stay.
He should have just resigned today, Paul.
Well,
He
that's what I'm
should've.
saying. If he was going to resign, he would have done it. I don't think he's going to resign. I think he's trying to weather the
He
storm.
says he's resigning, but he's not going to give up his voice.
Yeah. He's going to be a what, Jim?
A wet dream.
No, an activist.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Remember? Now he's going into activism.
Paul, I don't think the guy can get a job in a sawmill eating sawdust and sitting 2x4s at this point.
Well, yeah, he's not liked by the left or the right at this point. He really isn't. He's damaged goods.
Gilda Brandt. What a hypocrite she is.
Oh.
And leading the charge.
See, the thing is, right, with Al Franken, there's proof. He admitted to it, and there's a picture of him, like, fake grabbing titty.
Right.
Well, the
Not
girl
fake. I think he had his hands on her.
Yeah. And his hands are not on her. You can see in the picture.
Yeah.
It's the idea of it, that you're out there criticizing other
He
people.
thought he was doing a comic picture.
Yeah.
He thinks
That-
he's a comedian.
Well,
Well,
the
this
thing
is
right,
after that he shoved his tongue down her throat.
That's
I
the
heard about
thing.
All right, so he did it. He never told her about the picture. Not that it, but he knew she'd get copies. So when he seen it, or when she seen it, when she got it, he knew it'd piss her off.
And that was the intention, because she found him creepy.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he knew that she found him creepy. So he was offended by it.
Well, Paul, don't you even think he looks creepy? I think he does.
Oh yeah.
He definitely looks like, if you took a...
Like I said, we didn't even have to introduce his voice. It's very unique. Yeah. Everybody knows who's talking.
Yeah, it's Al Franken. Do you know what if you took a composite picture of every child molester on the planet and mashed them into one face, it would be Al Franken.
You're kidding me, Paul.
Or Bill Maher. if not to change the subject, does Bill Maher look
Yeah,
like
he
a
is.
child molester?
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
But he likes girls.
Well, yeah, but he could like girl children.
Very young girls.
Yes.
Bill Maher's liberal as hell, isn't he?
I'll bet
Yeah.
you on his passport somewhere it says Bangkok.
Oh God, yeah. He's been to a few Oriental, Asian
Oh, yeah.
places.
Even when they're 90, they look like they're 16.
Oh, God, you guys are killing me. But did you guys hear about this renowned Olympic skier named Lindsey Vonn? She said she's not going to be representing the people of the United States or the president. So, next
Oh,
year's
she's not
Olympics,
representing the people of the United States?
No, she is, but not Trump.
Oh, but
not Trump. Well, it's supposed to be in this place called Pyeongchang, the Winter Olympics. in South
Pyongyang,
Korea.
yep.
South Korea.
Pyongyang. But I'm sorry, King Chong, whatever they call them over there.
Yeah, they're hard to pronounce.
I wouldn't even let her in the Olympics, guys, if she didn't want to
See, I
represent.
know
the
it from
president.
MASH.
But do you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I haven't watched the Olympics since the 1980s.
Me neither.
It's a fucking joke.
Me neither.
No, I
It's a
haven't.
popularity contest.
I didn't see the one in Brazil, but I saw the one before it.
The last Olympics that I watched was the
I
84.
do enjoy them, so I can't say I don't. And I do like the Olympics in the winter better than the ones in the summer.
I will not watch the Olympics. It's nothing but a popularity contest or
Well, Russia got kicked out this year.
yes, for doping.
For doping.
Who's surprised that the Russians are doping? All
Like
right.
I said, they didn't think they would get caught.
Yeah, they're not going to. Do you want? Dawn, just give me 1 sec. They're not concerned. I mean, they're concerned about doping, right? But they're not concerned about women now that are trying. I mean, guys that are going for the women
Competition,
competitions.
yeah.
They're going
Because
to
they
let men
identify
compete.
as women.
Yes, they identify.
Oh,
But they're pissed about the doping.
You guys, man, you guys are cracking me up, man.
Oh shit! I don't care how many hormones you take. You're a dude.
Exactly.
Do a DNA test.
No,
You're a
I'm
fucking
saying
dude.
if you want to actually be a woman, cut your dick off.
Now,
All
has
right?
Bruce
And now
Jenner-
if they can
has
go
Bruce
to
Jenner
that,
done
then I
that?
might even think
No.
twice about letting this guy say he's a woman.
No, Bruce Jenner has not fully committed to his
Exactly.
lifestyle.
That's why I don't give two shits about him or
her.
sympathize for him.
No, it's a him.
Yeah.
It's a him.
Did I
I
say
hate
her?
when people say her when it's a him.
Did
Well,
I
what
say her?
happened to Wheaties box? What happened to the Bruce Jenners that was on the Wheaties box, guys?
Yeah.
Wheaties to weenies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I love it. I love it.
Oh my God.
Well, anyway, you guys, speaking of Russia, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Vladimir Putin made me vote for Donald Trump. Vladimir Putin, he's the one that convinced me to vote for our president.
You know what? In a strange way, I think you're right.
Yeah, because I like Putin.
Look, he's not the nicest person in the world, right?
He's not a
But you
humanitarian, but
You need people like him
exactly.
in this world.
Russia
This-
needs people like him.
the world is a scary place. You need scary people. That's why I like Dick Cheney. Everyone's like, he's this, that. It's like, yeah, he's on our side, though.
Yeah, I know.
I want scary people on our side.
Why didn't Dick Cheney run for president? Was there just too many heart problems for or what, man?
No,
He would've
because
never
the
won.
media attacked
He would've never
George
won.
Bush.
Would have never
The
won.
media that we have now. He could do it now because
He-
everybody knows the media is full of shit.
He didn't want to be president. He liked working behind the scenes. He doesn't want to be the face of America. He wants to be the guy that kills people that don't like America.
Right.
Wasn't he in charge of like Halliburton, these big companies, you guys?
Yeah. And some really shady stuff there. But the end result is, right, you need people like him. Yeah, of course he's going to use his power in ways that I don't like. And if it's illegal,
They just shined a light on him, and it's every politician doing it.
I just like the fact
You know
that he
what I
shot
mean?
a lawyer in the face.
Yeah.
That was great. Who doesn't want to shoot a lawyer in the face? I don't.
Whoops.
I don't like lawyers. I don't like lawyers.
They're scum. They're scum.
You guys, I hate bringing this up, but what doctors in this country nowadays? What does a family doctor do anymore? What does he do, you guys?
I prescribes you OxyContin.
No, he don't even do that. You know what he does? He gives you a referral. So why do we even need family doctors in this country? Think about it. I mean, why don't you just make yourself an appointment to a specialist?
Well, you need him to tell you what specialist you need.
What do you call them when you go get a physical checkup? What's your
Practitioner.
Just a family doctor is what I'm talking about. You're a family
general
doctor.
practitioner.
It is a family doctor, it's the one you go see every year.
Yeah. But if
Right.
you have something wrong with you, of course he's going to send you to a specialist.
Right.
He's a general practitioner.
Well, didn't doctors
He's a
treat
diagnosis.
things? Did they used to treat everything, though, Paul?
Well, yeah, because how much did you need to know if like you needed leeches or something like that? You know what I mean?
Well, no,
we
what they
live in a world
figure,
of super intelligent equipment.
what they figured, Donald, is that this doctor's going to know more about you than any other doctor.
Look,
So they want you to get a hold of her if you're going to treat him. That's why she's giving a referral.
it's like a mechanic. You have diagnostic guys, and then you have guys that do the actual repair. The diagnostic guy finds out what's wrong with the car.
Which is the guy
And he-
that's more smarter than the guy repairing the
He
car.
understands diagnostic.
Right.
Well,
And
Paul,
then he sends you to the mechanic to get your car fixed.
well, my whole point is, Paul, you and Jimmy both could be doctors because all you got to do is say, hey, something wrong with your heart, I'm going to send you to a heart specialist. I mean,
Right.
it seems like anybody could be a family doctor.
No,
Right,
because
but-
you have to
but
know
wait a
what
minute.
it looks, a bad heart looks like.
Wait a minute. No, because my doctor's going to know that my family has a history of heart problems.
That's true, too. Another thing, he knows you personally.
That's what I said. They know you personal.
Well, if you keep the same doctor, then of course, but I don't, so.
You know what? I have a doctor. Haven't seen her in a couple years.
The hospital I grew up in turned into an old age home, so I don't know if
Joe.
they got the children. I don't know if they got records of me or not.
Oh, man, Jimmy, you're killing me.
I went to the lady that's my doctor, right? She goes, well, do you have any hospital, like my hospital records? I was like, oh, no. He's like, from your other general practitioner. I go, I've never had one. He goes, well, what about your pediatrician? I go, he's been dead for like 30 years. Well, go ahead, contact him. His name's Fasconi.
Well, Jimmy, you said they even give you pain medication. They don't even do that anymore. They send you to a pain clinic. All they can do
Exactly.
they give you penicillin for ear infections, and that's about all they do anymore, man.
Tylenol 3.
Actually, Tylenol 3 does take away pain. It's got codeine in it.
Yeah,
It's
a
pretty
little
good.
bit.
It's pretty good.
But that's the
not bad.
strongest
I don't
ever
take any
got.
painkillers anyway. I don't touch them. Don't.
I'm taking Carbitol, Sucanols. Geez, I can't think of the rest of them, but they were not prescribed.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy. When was this? Like 1920?
I fell asleep in North Woburn on the church lawn for 3 days.
Really?
I woke up. They kept telling the same cop or a different cop every night. No, he's tired. He worked a hard day today. And they'd leave me alone.
Jesus Christ. What, did you ever try Ludes?
Well,
I
that's
haven't
the
heard-
other one was
I
Lou.
haven't heard that.
Well, you guys.
When has anyone ever heard
Down
of
to something I never got addicted
barbiturates?
to. I never got addicted to it, but man, did it hit me.
Sounds like a Cheech and Chong album.
Paul, you're a smart guy. I was just getting ready to say that. Quaaludes. Whatever happened to that word Quaaludes? Or them
Quaaludes, exactly. Those were the top of the notch.
Barbiturates. When's the last time you heard that word?
Yeah,
Exactly. That's when I go in and I start telling the nurses the last time I felt like this was when I was in Sucanols, and they're just turning their heads and
They're like,
looking at me.
wow.
Yeah, I know. I haven't heard that term in a long
Check
time.
out this fossil.
That's awful, you guys. Times have changed. Times have changed.
I've never been admitted to a hotel room in my life. I've never spent a night over in a hospital in my whole life.
Oh, me neither.
Well, except for when I was a baby, like when I was born.
Right.
But other than that,
Yeah,
never.
me neither.
So you've been a healthy guy, right, Paul?
Pretty much, yeah.
Gone to a few emergency rooms.
Oh, I've broken every bone there is to break. But stay over, no, they set it and send me on my way.
She was a healthy rough guy.
I've never broken a bone.
Well, it's kind of clumsy, actually.
You was a wild child.
I broke a bone in my ankle, but I used to wear army boots and tie them real tight.
Tie 'em tight.
I never went to the hospital, but I found it was the pain was so bad. I went over there. They took an X-ray. They said, "Yeah, you sprained your ankle, but your army boots saved you."
Saved the day.
I was all right.
Thank you, military surplus store.
Exactly.
Well, what happened to all the granny jokes, you guys? What happened to those, man?
Oh, your grandmother wears army boots?
Yeah. You don't hear granny jokes anymore.
I haven't heard that since the 60s.
How about, do you know which ones I loved? Your mama's so fat, and I'm not even into the black lingo. But the jokes were so funny. They were great. When she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
I've never heard that. That's a good one, you guys. That's a good one. Or you were so ugly that the doctors had to slap your mom when you was born or something.
Yeah.
Just, you don't hear stuff like that anymore.
Because it offends people.
Anything that's offensive, that's
you
what
can't do a retarded joke.
Everything is the loony left. They don't want no disparage.
I forgot about that. Everybody is offended in this country. I'm sorry. We do offend
Especially
people.
the left. But yet they're the ones that offend everybody the most.
I go for the lowest common denominated jokes I can find. I don't do it to piss people off. I do it because it's funny and it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? All sorts of stuff. And people, oh, how can you actually post that? It's like, you know what? You will never, ever, you're an asshole. You're never going to have a really good belly laugh because you're so uptight. And a good belly laugh is better than an orgasm.
Oh,
yes, it is. Paul and Jimmy, who are your guys' favorite comedians out of all time? Tell me your guys' favorite comedians of all time.
Right now, it's Bill Burr.
I love Bill Burr. He's great.
Of all times,
all time.
Colin's great.
Colin. That was it. That's what I was going to say.
Greg Giraldo. Love Greg Giraldo. Lisa Lampanelli. Jimmy Norton from the
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy was great in the early years, yeah.
When he was telling Paul earlier, I liked him when he was on Saturday Night Live.
He was
made
awesome.
the show.
He was the show. Him and Joe Piscopo.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor used to be good, guys.
And he was a great writer. You know, he wrote Blazing Saddles.
I didn't know that.
Him and Mel Brooks, yeah. He wanted to play the black character in it. That, what's his face played?
Cleveland
Little. And Mel Brooks said, absolutely not. You're not playing the part. We need a guy that's got charisma, and you really don't. I mean, I agree with it on that one. He wouldn't have played the part near as good as Cleveland.
Yeah, it's true. Well, that's only because you used to see it.
Well, that's true. If it had been Richard Pryor, I'd probably said nobody else but him.
You would have hated the movie if it was him, you know what I mean?
That was a great movie, though. It offended everyone.
It offended everyone.
Did you guys like Bustin' Loose? Was that a movie, Bustin' Loose? I think Richard Pryor, Bustin' Loose was in it.
Bustin' Loose.
Oh, yeah. With
him and Gene Wilder, yeah.
Yep. The Silver Streak.
Silver Streak, that's why I said, but that's why Gene Wilder...
On the train.
That's why Gene Wilder was in Blazing Saddles. Yeah.
They did a shitload of movies together, actually.
Yeah, they did.
The one when they were in jail together?
Yes. I thought that was Bustin' Loose, so...
That was Bustin' Loose.
Was it? Yeah, and the big guy, the big scary dude singing, Send It in Care of the Birmingham Jail.
Yeah, Birmingham.
And he had a beautiful voice. He was angelic.
You guys are just like me. Now, what about the old days? You guys remember a movie about a guy named Billy Jack? Come on,
yeah,
Billy Jack.
The Trial of Billy Jack.
He's had a few of them.
Yeah, he had like 3 or 4 of them. He
had his wife with him. And,
she was an ugly woman, huh?
Yeah, she wasn't that great.
Wow, she was not an attractive woman.
Well, he must have been a real...
The hat he wore.
He must have been a real dick.
That hat he wore, it was like everyone wanted that hat back then. I was a little...
Everybody wanted to be like Billy Jack.
Yeah, like walking tall.
Yeah, Yes, I was going to say that. I love it.
everyone wanted to be
Hubert Pusser.
Thank you.
Buford.
Pusser, which was
That
based.
was-
Jackie Gleason based his character
Yeah.
on Buford
Bandit.
T. Justice.
Yes, I remember that on Cannonball Run, right? Was that
Yeah.
no?
No,
Smoking the Bandit. Smoking the Bandit.
Smoking the Bandit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Burt
something,
Reynolds.
Junior? When I get home, I'm gonna slap your mama right in the face.
I love that show, you guys. It's fun to talk about old movies, and nobody ever talks about the old classics anymore, man.
They were funny because it implied they didn't have to go all the ways. They implied the humor. You got the joke.
Right.
You knew the true meaning,
Some bitch.
and it was funny.
Yeah, some bitch. I remember him saying that.
I like when he
Archie
was,
Bunker.
Archie
Archie
Bunker.
Bunker.
I actually went to Burt Reynolds Museum or something in Jupiter, Florida,
yeah.
and there was a card there with Jackie Gleason saying "some bitch."
He was great. He was the greatest.
He was.
Jackie Gleason.
I loved him in The Honeymooners.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to ask. Ain't that Jackie Gleason, The Honeymooners? Yeah.
One of these days, Alice.
He
Oh, you're going
he was a
places.
funny comedian.
Yeah, right. It was his facial
Him, Ed
expressions.
Norton.
Hey, Norton, get down
Oh
here.
my God, he was great.
Hey,
He was
Norton.
great.
That was funny.
In his stupid schemes.
Oh, yeah.
Get rich schemes, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't like Lucille Ball too much, though, guys. I didn't like
Do you know
that
what?
show.
She was good for what she did. Do you know when she was her funniest? When she was on the Three Stooges.
I don't
did
remember
like-
that.
Oh, she did like Three.
Is that when that she was pulling a trailer up or an RV behind her?
Yeah, she did like 3 of the shorts with Curly, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when it was
I-
Curly.
I don't remember that one.
Yep.
I don't remember it.
She was a beautiful woman. When she was young, she
Yeah,
was beautiful.
yeah, she was.
For a redhead, for a ginger, yeah. You guys like
And not
ginger?
only that, but redheads are very energetic.
Redheads are either beautiful or they're horrible.
No, but
There's not much
they're
middle
always
ground.
energetic. They're great in bed.
I was
I don't
going to
know.
say something, but I won't.
Go ahead.
Oh, jeez. I've been with like 2 redheads. They're pussies. They always look like they just been in a rock fight.
Oh, God. You're killing me, Paul. You're killing me, man. I always
It looks
heard
like
redheaded
somebody
people's got a
punched it.
temper. What is it with the redheaded people and tempers, you guys?
Because they're always razzed. Do you know how many redheaded stepchildren jokes you can tell?
Oh, God. Here you go. I knew you was going to say that, Paul. I knew you was going to say that.
My stepson, right? He put like red streaks in his hair. He was like 18 or something like that. And I was coming home from work. He was living with me and my wife. And he comes out the door, and I just started laughing. He goes, "Oh shit, here it comes." I go, "I've got a red-headed stepchild. This is the best thing ever. How many fucking jokes I have?"
A redheaded stepchild that eats too much and all that. There's
Oh
a lot of
God.
them. A lot of them.
He's great, and I love the bastard. But that red hair, it was enough to kill me. But yeah, redheaded people have a chip on their shoulder. They all do.
Yes, it seems like they do, and they freckle a lot. Why is it that redheaded people freckle and people like with brown hair don't freckle? I don't get it.
Because they don't have the melatonin.
Is it something to do with their pigments in their skin? Is that
Yes,
what you're talking about?
absolutely do. They have very fair skin.
So they burn easy too, then.
Well, yeah. You ever see an Irish person burn?
I-
You know what? Redheaded people are like short people. I'm short. I'm extremely short.
Same here.
But
We're the same size.
you know that short guy syndrome where they're just a dick about everything because they're short and they think everyone's just going to try to screw with them? I hate that. Little man syndrome.
Well, you got to watch out for some little men, because some little men can kick the crap out of some big guys. I'm telling you.
Oh, I make jokes about my height all the time. I love it. The world fits me like a glove.
It's the little fellers you got to watch out for, man. Those are the tough ones, dude.
Well, they were angry. They think the world robbed them. It's like, no. You can sit in the back seat of a Toyota, dude. Nobody 6 feet can.
Oh man, that's funny. You're funny.
If I have to get into a cabinet that's too high for me, I stand on something. Not a problem.
I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", but I'm like 320 pounds.
This is the God's honest truth. I've literally been in the grocery store and asked women, if they could get something off the shelf for me because I couldn't reach it.
No way.
I swear to God. Swear to God on it.
How tall are you again? How tall did you say?
5'4".
5'4". I'm 6'2", so what? I'm over a foot taller. That's a lot of height, man.
No, you're not over a foot taller than me.
Wait a minute. 5'4", 6'2". No,
10 inches.
I'm just under a foot.
5'5".
Do the math, brother.
You did. I'm just under a foot. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Did I just go little man syndrome?
You went little man syndrome on a big fat guy. Thank you, Paul.
I weigh about what? I weigh about 145, 150 pounds.
Well,
I wish I could say that, and I'm an inch taller.
Jimmy's 5'5". He's a little more robust than I
A little
am.
more robust. I hit 80. Right now I'm about 160 because I'm poor and I live on 1 meal a day.
I brought you some fucking meatloaf over.
I'm ready to eat it.
You guys, why does guys, when we get fat, though, why does most of our fat go to our belly? I mean, most of us.
Because that's where men carry it. Women carry it in their hips.
Or butts.
Or their butts.
Have you ever seen these women with these big cottage cheese butts? I'll call them cottage cheese butts.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
the cellulite.
Cellulite. Nice. That's a turn on.
When I worked at this place, right, there was this, strangely enough, redheaded girl that worked out. She was one of the secretaries out front. Never seen her except from behind a desk. And I used to jog on my, because I had a 45-minute lunch break, so I'd go jogging, and they had a shower there, so I'd shower and go back to work. And the girl started hitting on me, kind of. And she was cute and everything. And I seen her on the loading dock. Holy shit. She was completely normal from her head to her waist. Her ass seemed like a huge distance. It was freakish. And I was like, oh my God, that sucks so bad.
In other words, she got liposuction on the top half and didn't bother.
No. I think she was just formed that way.
So wait a minute, she was beautiful in her face, all right?
She was beautiful, but she was
belly,
pretty.
that's all that
And
needs.
she had like a normal top half, but her bottom half was huge. I was like, oh my God, what the?
Not to bring up old shows again, but do you guys remember a show not too old? My Name is Earl. You guys remember that?
I love that show with the crab man.
It was
I
the
love the crab
park.
man.
The trailer park, yes.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Great show. His brother Randy.
Randy, yes. He's lost a lot of weight. He's not big anymore, by the way.
When he was, I loved that show. I loved that show.
Yeah, I liked it when it first came out.
The blonde chick.
Oh, the mean wife. Yeah,
Yes,
I can't think of her name.
The mean ex-wife.
Yes, and she married the black guy.
Yes, the crab man.
Crab man, yes.
And remember when she went on the game show Estrada or Nada?
Yeah. And I remember that. They left the show, you guys, they left us guessing. They left us guessing what happened. Whose kid was who. And I don't like that.
It was probably a sexual assault, and that's the reason why they had to leave us hanging.
Well, do you remember the show Raising
Arizona?
Hope? No, the TV show Raising Hope.
I don't remember that one, Paul.
All
I've
the
heard
guys, it was made by the same people that made My Name is Earl, and all the characters would show up. They weren't the same people, but they would all show up on the show as different people. And the guy Earl, he was this washed up rocker, and he still had the long hair, but his hairline was at the back of his head in the front. Oh, it was great. I loved that show.
There's been some good shows, you guys. I hate to see some of these ghost shows go.
Go on Netflix, right, Donnie, and look up Raising Hope. It's hysterical. It's a great show. Yeah.
Well,
the chick from the Goonies is in it.
Oh, the Goonies. That's an old. I like that movie. But Jimmy, Paul, I wanted to come on here tonight and thank both of you for coming on my show the other night. My wife's wanting me to do some stuff tonight. I hate to leave good company.
That's all right. That's quite
you guys
all
are
right.
wonderful people. I love you guys like brothers, and I'll see you guys again soon. I'll be coming on here soon, you guys.
All right.
Great.
Thanks
We'll
for
talk to
coming
you
on.
soon, brother.
Thanks for the invite, you guys. You guys have fun. God bless you all.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take
Bye,
care.
you guys.
And that was Don Wisman from.
All aboard.
There you go.
People
Great guy.
get ready. Yeah.
And I want to thank him for being a good sport too, because he doesn't like the language and stuff, but he is a true American,
He put
and he
up
will
with us.
not censor. And that's what he said to us before we came on the air. So once again, thank you very much, Donnie. What do we got here?
Thank you for letting us be us. We got about another 27 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you want to talk about, Jim?
I want to talk about
You got the bullet points over there.
I want to talk about lighting a joint.
Yeah. I want to talk about smoking it, brother.
Exactly.
It's not the greatest weed.
I didn't want to smoke in front of
Oh, we did.
Donald.
Oh, we
Wilson.
did.
Yeah, I
And
know,
he
but
heard
he
us?
didn't know
Heard me
that.
coughing. What do you think? When I was coughing, he thought it was just because of nothing? He's a good guy. I like him. I want to have his buddy, the minister, a priest. Is he a priest or a minister?
Oh, Les? He
Yeah.
said it wasn't his brother, so I don't
Right.
know. It must be a minister.
Yeah, with that accent, he's definitely going to be a Protestant. Not too many people with a southern accent that are Catholic.
Les sounded even more southern than he
But
did.
I'd love to have him on the show. I'd be nice. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go whole hog.
They're actually in the same city.
Right, yeah. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to embarrass somebody. You know what I mean? I want to have some fun if he wants to come on the show and he's cool and everything.
Yeah.
I'll find out what his limits are. You know what I mean? What he finds acceptable, what subjects I shouldn't talk about. You know.
You could end up hating each other. You never know.
Right. Well, having a guest on your show means that, they're your guest. You know what I mean? You don't make them feel bad about being there.
Right.
You want them to be comfortable and have some fun.
Which I'm sure we gave him hospitality.
Oh, exactly. And like I said, Donnie said, do not censor your show because of me. And I totally appreciate that. Because I know he's a born-again Christian and everything, but he's a good sport. And he's a real smart guy. I like it. He knows he knows the subjects and stuff. Comes prepared. All right, Jimmy. Joint's lit. What's next? Hello?
Our president not tonight, but I think it was yesterday, declared that Jerusalem is now the capital of Israel.
Right, we're moving the embassy to Jerusalem from Tel Aviv.
Right, he didn't declare it was the capital.
Right, it's something we've
Israel
always known.
declared it the capital.
Yeah, but to us to
But
recognize
you know who knows this? Clinton, who agreed.
he promised to do it.
He promised to do it. Then we had George W. Bush, who he promised to do it 2
Didn't.
terms. And then we had Obama that promised to do it for another 2 terms.
Yep.
So we're talking 4 times 8.
Yeah, well, Clinton was a 2-time. Bush was a 2-time.
32 fucking
So 12,
years.
no, 12.
No, 4 times 8.
8 and 8 is 16, 16. Wait a minute. Jesus Christ. 8 and 8 is 16, and 8.
It's 24.
Yeah. That's how many years. Because Trump's only in his
Clinton,
first year.
Bush. Okay, yeah, there's only 3 presidents,
Right.
not 4.
And Trump's
Okay.
in his... So actually 25 almost, if you think
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
Oh my God, we suck at math.
Yeah, we do.
No wonder why we do this for a living.
I used to be good at math. That's what's because I turn everything into money. And
Well, there you go. That's why our buddy Pete, oh my God, when it comes to numbers, because he's really into money, he's good with numbers.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Trump has moved. He's moving, I should say.
Our embassy,
Yeah.
which the other presidents, the last three, said they were going to do, but never did.
Well,
this one says yeah, and now all of a sudden he's the bad guy.
I'm hearing other countries are planning on doing it too. The Czech Republic and Poland.
No, none of them's going to do it because America did it. Now we got Palestinians firebombing.
The Czech
They
Republic.
sent the kids out to throw rocks.
Yeah, of course.
Gave them the day off of school.
But the Czech Republic and Poland are thinking of doing it too now. That's two other countries. And I mean, they're not major countries, but they're countries.
Right.
Poland's got a pretty good economic. They're not a poor country by any means.
I don't see you seeing any of them move besides the U.S.
Nah.
I know. Why you want
I don't know. I don't know, Jim.
And I'm waiting for it.
No, if Poland does it, I think that's a big thing. The Czech Republic, not so much, but I think if Poland moves their capital, because they're a huge Christian nation, Catholic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can see them following America. They like us.
They love us.
Yeah, I know.
We stuck by them
See
through the whole
Brazil
Cold War.
doing it and Colombia doing it because they like us.
Yep. Yes, you'll see some South American countries do it. I guarantee it. Belize,
Right.
if they have ambassador, if they have ambassadors over there,
Which
they
they
may
don't.
not have them.
Where is Belize?
South America, I believe.
An island?
No, it's a part of South America.
No, I think it's an island.
Not sure. But thanks for bringing it up and fucking totally confusing me.
Well, that's because you were mentioning with Tim and stuff about Belize.
Oh, yeah. He was asking about, I was like, go there, and if you get murdered,
Well,
I'll
they
cancel
said
my
it's an
reservation.
island.
Maybe it is. I don't think it is, though.
It is. It's not a country in South America. That I know.
All right.
Might be a country in an island.
That is a part of South America.
Part of South America.
Yeah, you might be right. Anyways, I think this is a great thing. I really do. Jerusalem belongs to Israel. And everyone's like, well, the Muslims have a fucking temple on the mount, right? On the Temple Mount. Yeah. But they have fucking Mecca. They have fucking all these fucking religious
Well, they're
sites.
supposed to be holy site is Mecca.
Right. Then fine. Have it. We don't care. But you can't just...
Well, the only reason why they're fighting is because of Israel.
They hate the Jews.
Right. They don't want them to get their way.
Right. Everywhere Islam takes a crap, they fucking drop a temple. They drop a fucking mosque there and claim it as their own. It's like a dog taking a crap and,
Way of
this is my territory.
That's their way
Get
of
up.
taking over the world.
Yes. They go in, they infiltrate, they lie, they cheat, and they put up a mosque and say, mine, like a child does.
And all my...
Yeah. And it's about time that the world friggin' wakes up and says, we can't allow a religion that is nothing but a testament to war. That's what it is. It's a book of war and conquest. You can't let these people win. If they win, civilization is done as we know it.
They don't have a religion. Religion means that you have some way, somewhere down the line, it's peace.
Right? They call themselves the religion of peace. Why is it, if they're so peaceful, why is there no peace in any Muslim-dominated country? There's nothing but warfare and famine and rape and murder. It's pretty clear. I mean, you don't have to investigate it too much to find out that it's not good. It's not good. It's bad. It's like the Church of Scientology. All right? It's not a religion. It's a money-making scheme. They use the name of
Is that
religion.
the one with the spaceship?
Yes. Fucking L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fucking failed science fiction writer.
Bill Burr mentioned that.
Yeah, he's a failed writer. So he created the Church of Scientology. It's as stupid gets. Don't get me wrong. I don't
It
believe...
sucked Travolta.
Yeah.
Cruise.
Cruise. All sorts of stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, in my eyes, and I know this will piss a lot of people off, the Bible's bullshit. It is. It was written by man for man.
Right.
All right? I know it's not real. Some of the stories are. Jesus was a person and everything. Not arguing that. But the stories were written by man for man, well after the fact of what they're talking about. But it's like the 10 Commandments are good commandments. Don't kill people. I know I said this the other night, but I think it's worth saying again. That is acceptable. Christianity's done some pretty shitty things in the past, but that was 400 years ago when we were fucking really stupid. Christianity doesn't cut people's
Not
heads off.
stupid, naive.
Christianity don't stone women that have been raped to death. Christianity does not throw gay people off of fucking rooftops. All right? It doesn't happen. In Mecca, right? The holiest of holiest places, Saudi Arabia. Last year, like 1,000 people, I might not be right about the number, so don't give me shit, were beheaded for crimes against their church, right? Just imagine if the same thing was happening in the Vatican, all right? What do you think the outcry would be? They'd be like, Catholics are cutting people's heads off, and people would be pissed, rightfully so. But as long as it's over in Mecca, and Muslims are doing it, no outcry. No outcry about gays being killed. No outcry about women being stoned to death for being raped. I don't get it. Liberals have no problem with it.
Yeah.
It's friggin' mind-boggling, Jimmy. You see countries just rolling over to these assholes. All of Europe is being invaded. It's being invaded. It's not refugees, not people seeking a better life. It's a fucking invasion.
It's them doing Fatah or
Yes, I know. I can't.
Fatwa.
Yeah. They go in, they infiltrate, then they infiltrate the government, and then they take over.
Right.
And then impose laws that these liberals would never want to live to. Ever want to live by.
Well, the liberals are letting them in.
Right. They think for some reason, like, whoa,
And the right's going, whoa, wait a minute. We don't want liberals in charge anymore.
But they're not liberals. The Muslims are the most hatedly conservative people you could be.
Muslims are conservative?
Fuck yeah, they are. Yeah,
No,
women can't drive.
Yeah, well, Sharia law, that's not conservative.
It would be considered right-leaning. Yeah, it would. I wouldn't consider it left-thinking. Yeah, well, they're not leftists. Because believe me, they disagree with liberals on everything. Liberals are all for gay rights, women's rights, and stuff like, well, not really. Not women's rights. They use women. But you know what I'm saying. Islam hates all that. So, yeah, I guess that would be called conservatism. Because they are conservative. The women can't show any skin. By definition, that would be conservative. You're trying to be conservative, not liberal. Liberal means just anything goes. And Muslims aren't for anything goes. They're the exact opposite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sharia law is not conservative. If anything, it's
by definition, it would be conservative. By the literal definition.
Why? We want women in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant? Is that what you're going by?
Well, it would be, yeah. To a certain extent, that is a conservative value.
Why is that a conservative value?
Because it's old style. It's conservative. To be a conservative is to not be...
How about that's what raised and brought up this country?
No. I'm not just...
Brought up children that were actually palatable.
All right, liberalism is for anything goes. To be liberal, to be anything goes. Conservatism means modesty, stuff like that, and restraint. It by its very definition, that's what it means. So yeah, Islam would be, in my eyes, would be considered ultra conservative.
No, I don't say that.
And if anyone wants to look up the definition and
because that totally goes against anybody that's got a mother or a sister.
I understand that, but it's
nice.
If you look at the definition of conservatism, would be to be modest, to be modest, and that's what Islam is. That you can't even look at a woman's face. That's conservative. As strict as it gets. Don't get me wrong, Jim.
Well, not looking at a woman's face is a burqa.
I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm not a social conservative. I don't care about abortion and shit like that. I don't care. I'm not getting one. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but there should be limits on it.
Oh, no, once again.
They shouldn't be doing partial birth.
But, oh, yeah, you're killing a human being.
You're killing a human being.
Right. But,
they shouldn't be allowed after 12 weeks.
I want my country to pay its bills. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to run in deficit. I'm a fucking fiscal conservative.
Yeah.
Pay your bills.
But I'm also a liberal when it comes to environment, wildlife, stuff like that. I'm
a middle of the road guy when it comes to that. I want to weigh out, not fucking up the environment with, we still got to make a profit. You know what I mean?
No,
and there's a middle ground.
No, there ain't no middle ground because you're just saying,
every time you build a house,
I want to fucking ruin the environment to make a profit.
Every time you build a house, you're taking away from the environment and you're making a profit.
No, because trees are replaceable.
But you're still clearing land to put a house that ain't trees.
Right, but your trees around it, we're talking a good sized land.
No, but I'm saying in general, Jim.
Well, they should make houses 1 acre at least.
They do that in a lot of towns.
Yeah, they do, and they should.
Middleton, you got to have 2 acres now.
Like I said, that's the way to keep the idiots out.
Look, and once again, I'm not disagreeing with you. There's a middle ground between environmentalism and still being able to for progress to happen. You know what I mean? Houses have to be built. They have to. More people, more houses. But let's,
raping the environment to make our economy better is just not a good idea.
Well, let me ask you this.
They got to come up with a better one.
What?
I don't know it, and you don't know it.
People have been asking that question forever.
Nobody talks about it. So
everyone talks about it, but nobody's got a solution. Because there is no solution, Jim. More people are being born every day that are dying. So eventually, more houses have to be built, or what do? Curb?
No, you go up instead of out.
You can do that too. Yep, that's one answer, and we've been doing that, and I agree with you.
We're not really having. We're not allowed against. I noticed this in a lot of cities. You can't go over 6 stories.
Well, do you know what it is? Do you know why? A lot of places
you can't. Planes and stuff.
No, it's because you have to have firefighter equipment the ladders have to be able to reach the top floor. So say you live in a small town and they only got,
And they can't come up with a better fire thing that can come up with more stories.
They do in bigger cities where they can afford to buy the bigger trucks and shit. But if your ladder only goes up 4 stories, that's how high you can build. In a lot of these little towns and stuff.
Well, what they should, if they're going to start building over 6 stories, they should be able to land a helicopter on the roof.
Well, they do in cities and stuff. Obviously, they don't have fire trucks
people.
that can go up 80 stories.
Not 80. I'm just saying. Well, I'm talking 6 stories here, and
Right.
you're saying the only way they do it is because
That's how they do it in towns.
They should be higher.
Well, yeah, but some towns don't have a need for a gym because it's sprawling. You know what I mean? Towns, not cities. Because they have other things, you know what I mean? Like you said, like helicopters and stuff to get people
No,
off
but you
the
start
roof.
making them higher because there's a lot of places you can't go over 2 stories.
Right.
Well, start making them higher. You know how much just 1 floor higher gets a lot more people.
Well, we do
You
do
know
it
what
to
I'm
a certain
saying?
extent,
So that would
but I mean,
suck
there's
up a
some
lot
places,
of the population.
population's always going to increase, Jim. Cities are going to sprawl. Towns are going to get bigger.
Yeah, but
certain-
you understand the reason why we make it at all is because we're raping the earth to do it. That's what gets us in our economy.
Did you know if you took every person on Earth, right? Every person, and you divided them up into 4 people,
At the end of Texas.
you could fit them all in Texas on an acre of land apiece. Put them all in Texas.
Right. You wouldn't be able to feed them all.
No, but I'm just saying. Then look at the rest of the world compared to that. There's a lot of fucking land on this planet. A lot. A lot. Canada is huge. It's got 38 million people. It's huge. There's areas where there's
they're huger
nothing.
than us.
Yeah, they're bigger than the United States.
Yeah,
But we have 300 million.
we
Over 300 million.
90% more than they do.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 10 times their population. Just checking the time. Still 5 minutes, so. Once again, not against protecting the environment, but people have to live, Jim. Profit has to be made. Or why bother? And everyone can live in a world of shit, of poverty. If that's the case, I say just kill us all off and give the planet back. Because if everyone has to live in a world of shit, why even be here?
Yeah, we're all going to suffer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta have an in-between. Where people can have a comfortable life.
That's why I'd
worth
say
living.
a nuclear war would be a good thing, turning the population, but it would kill more people
Yeah, it'd irradiate the
throughout
fucking
the world.
planet.
Yeah, for hundreds of years.
Yeah, you might as well just, at that point, Jim, it's nuclear Armageddon. Because the people that survive aren't going to want to. They would have rather have died in the initial blast.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Don't run from a mushroom cloud. Run towards it. Because you're better off dying in the initial blast than in the aftermath.
Get it over with.
Fucking right. Fucking A right. And you have groups like the Bilderbergs and all these assholes. Well, 500 million people is what the planet should have. And by 500 million people, they mean them and their rich friends. And we all die for their convenience. Because, the world's not already awesome for them. They're super fucking rich. They want us dead, too. They don't even fucking want us here, Jim. Isn't that... I don't want them here. Fucking assholes.
Am I missing something?
Are you looking for your lighter?
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Huh? Standing right
Making
there.
fun of me, that's why.
All right, Jimmy. Why don't you tell people where they can find us and stuff, and we can wrap this up?
You can find us on Pod Talk. on Facebook.
And
You can find me on Jim Bell, I think it is, on Facebook. It'd be the same one with Pawn Talk.
yeah.
I'm the one with the earphones.
And we're gonna start doing after the new year. We're gonna start going on video, right?
In the spring.
Oh, in the spring.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're gonna actually get to see our beautiful faces. You lucky bastard.
Yeah, we're gonna get a wide angle camera.
Yeah, so I don't have to sit so close to him.
Yeah, exactly. That's
He's
what
fucking trying to
he's
grab
got
shit.
this homophobic problem here with about if we get too close to the both of us and the camera shot.
He gets a little grabby like Al Franken.
Either that, I stink like hell.
No, it's not the
it's
stink.
one or
It's
the other one.
It's your fucking Al Franken syndrome. Fucking gets grabby as all shit.
I don't mind.
Not that I
pinching
can
your
blame
ass.
him. I'm fucking gorgeous. So,
Well, see, I'll grab your ass, but the other one is trying to shove your throat and tongue down my throat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well, if you'd stop with the fucking reach arounds, you fucking gross prick.
Just being courteous.
Oh shit! Jimmy's gonna get thrown off the air. Human Resources is coming after him.
All right, folks. Well, we're out of here. We'll catch you next week, same time.
Have a great night, people.
Have a great.
I was young, I was foolish, I was angry, I was fun, I was charming, I was lucky. Tell me